So tell us your name, please.
My name is Mathieu Connard.
And what is the name of the company?
The company is Fresh, and we're located in Switzerland. Yes, this is the Mousse Chef, our first product. And
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Mousse Chef.
Okay. And tell us how this product works.
So this is a frozen food processor, and what it does basically, you just put the goods that you want to process and make into a mousse or a sorbet or a cream or a soup. You prepare them when you have the time, and you just put them in these cups, and you freeze them down to like minus 20 degrees Celsius. So when you need them, when you need to serve them, you can just put them in the machine and process them to a mousse of the considered consistency that you want.
Okay.
So that's the core of the machine. For that, it uses this blade. That's called our silver dancer.
Okay.
And that's, like I said, the core. But also you can use different blades that we also sell, like a cutter knife, just to chop down vegetables and fruit really thin and fine. And also a whipping disc that's just for whipping cream, sauces, and just put more volume into it.
Okay.
So if you want, I can just put it in here.
Please do, yes.
So as you can see, this has already been moussed.
Yes.
But it's still frozen. So what we do is we just put the knife inside the protection.
Yes.
Plug it on the torque, which is pretty easy. I mean, super fast. Put the cup in the beaker. From here, lock it good. And now this is the fun part. Because now we get to choose how many portions we want to make. Okay. I'm just going to go with 2 because, I mean, we don't have to do the whole cup. That's also something that's amazing for a restaurant. You just leave the rest.
Portion control.
And put it back into the freezer. So you just mousse as much as you need.
Beautiful.
So here we can choose how many repetitions it should do all by itself.
Yes.
Let's stay with 1 because it looks like it's already been moussed a bunch of times. Let's see. And the intensity mode is something that I'm pretty happy about because, for example, a chocolate mousse, you could go and focus more on the flavor of the chocolate.
Yes.
When you use less intensity. Yes. And if you use more intensity, you could go for the sugar part of it. Okay. So it's gonna almost caramelize the sugars and give you a different focus on the flavor. Like you can emphasize.
That's really nice. That's a really nice feature.
So I'm gonna go with -1 right now because it looks like it's not completely ice cold frozen because it's already been used. And we're gonna go with overpressure to put even in more air. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen.
That's really nice, I have to say.
So now the blade's moving down, indicated by this little arrow.
Yes.
And as soon as it hits the surface, we're gonna hear it, and we're also gonna get an estimate how long it's gonna take.
Okay.
It's not hit the surface yet.
This is like the next generation or the futuristic version of the Cuisinart food processor. I mean, this is just adds so much more to it. I mean, the only thing similar is the blade in there.
Yeah. Now you can hear it, right?
Yes.
And you can see it shows like how much it already made. We said it's gonna make 2 portions.
And there it is, climbing up to 1 portion now.
Exactly.
Now it's reached 1 portion. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And the beauty of this is that you can have the mousse and everything pre-frozen. It's prepared already.
Yeah.
So it's made to order. Then you put it in here, and you can have portion control on top of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to make the finished mousse or sorbet.
No.
Our chef uses sometimes just chopped fruits and a little juice, and just adds the all the parts that he needs for the sorbet, and then he does all the moussing in there. But for some consistency, you might want to pre-mousse it the day before.
Yeah.
Freeze it back up, and you're ready to go.
Fantastic. So here we are. It's ready actually.
It's almost ready. Yeah.
It's just about ready.
You can even release pressure during the process if you feel like, maybe that's too much.
Here it is. Now it's ready. And out it comes, and voila.
This is when it's the entire fruit.
Yes.
So you can just put it inside with maybe some juice or some cream or just the fruit juice itself.
Just add to it.
You add to it and then you just mousse it, and it's gonna get a great texture, great taste as well because you have the fruit juice, everything natural. So it's really incredible.
It is incredible. That incredible.
Definitely.
And so here we have the product here. The product that was just made.
So this is how it comes out, right?
Yes, yes.
And we can check out the consistency right now. My colleague's going to show you. It's still pretty hard. What do you say?
Let's take a look at it. And so
now it's. It looks like it's a kind of creamy sorbet.
it's a delicious, creamy. Well, it's delicious, number one, but it has a very nice texture.
How much intensity
Hol noch mal einen für die
put,
zweite Rolle.
I think I put -1 because
-1?
it was already like
Yeah.
not
So it's
completely.
really nice.
So, but we could do it again with a different setting and get a different texture.
Right, right. So you can make it very fluffy,
Exactly.
full of
You really play
air.
around with it, and
Yeah.
also it's not just the texture itself which changes, but also the flavor of it because it's made with different. So basically, the blade here, what it does, it doesn't cut, so it lightly just scrubs over and shovels it basically.
It infuses.
Exactly.
Yes.
And now with the -1 intensity we did that because it was already pre-warmed up a little bit.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it was done before, maybe like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And but if so it is less power inside,
Yes.
which equals a smaller palette of. It's more focused on the different on the special taste of it.
Yeah.
But if we did like the +2,
Yes.
it would have a larger palette of flavors included,
Okay.
which result in a different
Incredible.
taste.
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, the science now of food presentation is fantastic.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.